separates VR from other forms of immersive content is that you really do feel like you're there. It's not just you're looking through a cube, a window about that big. You're actually there, sitting on the front lines. You're sitting right there in the middle of the ocean. You're sitting, in this fantasy world, and it's just it surpasses every other form of immersive content before it. The technology is now here, and it's better than it's ever been. And I think that's what's drawing a lot of people back into virtual reality.
It's really comforting sometimes when you just want to look over a lake in VR, or if you want to go to a foreign country and kind of see a digital version of it. I've shown it to my parents, to my non-gamer friends, to old people that have definitely never even heard of VR in their lives, and they were all as astounded as I was when I first put the headset on. I mean, there's something universal about seeing like a big whale swim up to you in virtual reality that anybody can be impressed by. So right now there's a really cool app made by Google which is called Tilt Brush, and you can paint in it, and a lot of my friends that are artists have had a lot of fun creating 3D art that could have never really been done without VR. It's a totally different medium, and I think it's really, really cool to see the evolution of that and see what people are doing in there. The main developer issue is how does a player move around in VR, because in real life you only have a designated space that is how big your room is, but you want to be able to move around an entire world or universe in a game. So developers are still trying to figure out the best way to do that.
They're a different set of challenges. They're different, but they're not any different than the typical game design challenges. You have to account for things like players just walking through a wall. If you have a locked door, what purpose does it serve if if someone just walks through it, which is very possible and happens. You just have to sit down with it, play around with it, see what works, what doesn't, and pick out the things that do work and polish that to a near sheen.
I think the VR headset's going to be used a lot for education. I think it can be used for shopping, for meeting new people, for a lot of exposure therapies. I think there's going to be a lot of non-nerdy stuff that that VR is going to be used for. It's a lot more fun for children to, instead of see something written on a board or a picture or something, to be able to see the thing actually happen. So instead of a bunch of slides on mitosis or a video on mitosis, you could go up to the cell and look around the cell and see mitosis happen in real time. Right now, people are just realizing that you can use VR for something like gym training. So physical therapy could definitely, that could be a possibility for something that people look into.
Right now, VR is it's a brand new medium. Everyone's trying to figure everything out. It is the Wild West of content. Valve won't tell you this, but each headset actually comes with a secret Easter egg, where if you take the headset and you put it on your face like so, the light, when it's completely blocked out, it's a secret experience where it simulates the terrifying darkness of death.
Is that true?
No.